Welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel and a very special episode of Miniatures Monday. So I want to preface this again with I am not a sponsored channel. I have no sponsors. There's no monetization. I get no kickbacks. Alright? I want to be completely upfront with you guys because there's a million YouTube channels out there that the only reason they exist is to try and sell you things or get free stuff for themselves or whatever, which is all great and groovy, but I'm not there, and if I ever do get there, I will make sure to let you know in each and every single video. However, as of this moment, I'm small fry. This is entirely self-funded, and I do this stuff because I really like it, and I like sharing it, and apparently other people like watching it. So I want to share with you my favorite place in the whole wide world, which is Auto World. So those of you unfamiliar with die-cast car history, back in the 60s, when Hot Wheels came out, they had a competitor called Johnny Lightning. In the 90s, this fellow named Tom Lowe restarted Johnny Lightning. And as a little kid, I remember going to the store with my dad and seeing Johnny Lightning for the first time and just losing my marbles. I became a huge Johnny Lightning collector. Tom Lowe left Johnny Lightning. I believe he started the company that became Greenlight and then left them and refounded Auto World. Back in the day, Auto World was the place to get your stuff, especially slot cars. Now Tom Lowe owns it. It's owned by Round 2 is his company now. They own Auto World, AMT, Ertel, Johnny Lightning, MPC, all the great hobby brands. They're all under one roof. Well, you could buy stuff directly from their store. And I maybe went a little crazy. They were having a bit of a sale, and I kind of wanted some things. So first of all, I got their catalog. And again, this is not sponsored at all. I had to pay money for this catalog. It was $6. But it has all their stuff in it. They make all the die cast, the big 1/18 scale, like the American Muscles, which are really nice. They do make Johnny Lightning still. So they make Johnny Lightning, Racing Champions, and Auto World die casts. And then on the models, they've got AMT, Polar Lights. That was the other company he ran, was Polar Lights. Lindbergh and MPC. Then they do like some of the mini metal stuff, and then they do slot cars, Auto World slot cars. They are who brought back the original Aurora Thunderjets and AFXs. So this is all their... Oh, man, that's kind of cool. They got a magnet in there and all sorts of cool stuff. But anyways, let's get to the goodies. So, unboxing time. This was why I bought this. It's my son's birthday soon, and he loves building model kits, and he loves toys that he can play with, but he tries to play with his models and they don't survive. So they had these totally awesome Speedy Kit Rev and Rolls that just came out that look really cool. So you use a screwdriver to put them together. So they're not quite like a model, but he does get to build it, and then he gets to rev it and roll it and race it, and he should have a ton of fun with that. Plus, he loves Ford GTs, and he loves stripes, and he loves orange, so he's really going to love that for his birthday present. So I got him that. That's new, just came out. It's pretty cool. And while I was in there, an AMC model came out that I didn't have yet. It's the 77 AMC Pacer Wagon. As much of an AMC guy as I am, I never really had anything for the Pacer. I do love the Gremlin. I've got quite a few Gremlin models. The Pacer never kind of really did it for me, but my grandfather had one for a while that was this year, and it was yellow like the box art, and it was actually the car my little sister learned how to drive in. So I kind of really wanted to get this to build it and maybe send to her or build for her. I don't know. But they had it, and it was on. It was actually on clearance because nobody wanted the darn things. But I picked that up, and they've re-released so many good AMC models. They did the 74, 75, and 76 Gremlins. They did 3 different Gremlins, and they did the 1/20th scale 70 AMX, which I really love. But I wish they would do more of the Javelins and AMXs. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, they had some slot cars on special. So these are the Mega G, which are their old school chassis like the original AFX cars. But any like Tomy AFX chassis will fit in there, so I could put like a really fast SRT chassis under there and have this sweet R34 Skyline body. Look at that. It's got carbon fiber like roof, hood, deck lid, and spoiler on it. I'm going to save that. That was the other reason I really had to go buy. And then I also got this really awesome Viper in black with the white stripes. The cool thing about these is they're a little slow. which is great for my kids. So my kids can drive these out of the box if I decide to leave these bodies on them, which I might do. They're pretty cool looking, but I think those will be good for the kids to drive. These are for me. You guys know how much I love Trans Am. You know how much I love slot cars. They finally made Trans Am slot cars. Look at this. There's Gurney's Cougar, the 67 Cougar that Dan Gurney drove in the Trans Am Championship. That is so cool. There's the CUDA. Swede Savage, I think, is who did. Yeah, Swede Savage is CUDA. The AAR race team, All American Racers. That one's got white wheels. Is that a White Lightning version? I don't know how they do these anymore. Or is that on purpose? That might just be on purpose. So Johnny Lightning created the collector car craze within a case with the White Lightnings. They would do their cars like in just a white paint scheme and didn't say anything else on it, and collectors went nuts for them, and then they started doing the packaging, and now they do them where like the chassis are white. I don't know, they got all sorts of chase things, but I'm not real into those. I like the real paint schemes. This is a Mustang, a 66 Mustang. I'm not sure if this is a Trans Am car or like a GT car that would have run at the 24 Hours of Daytona and 12 Hours of Sebring, but either way, I really like it, and it was part of the set. And then the last one was the Firebird, and this is Jerry Titus. Jerry Titus drove this Firebird. Yeah, I absolutely love these. So I really hope they keep doing these. These are all actually, so the Cougar, the Firebird, and the Mustang were all original Aurora castings. The CUDA was not. The CUDA is one of their new ones. I believe they might have updated all of them, but they were based on the originals. Because like the Mustang here, they can mold it as a coupe or a convertible. Like the roof is separate, which is really cool. Aurora did that back in the day, and so that's what they copied with theirs. But yeah, the CUDA is all new and really, really nice. And of course, by 1970, Aurora had AFX out, so all of their new stuff was on AFX chassis. But I think it lends really nicely to the T-Jet. So yeah, I really hope they keep doing these. I'm pretty sure they have a Challenger T-Jet, so maybe we'll see the Slime Green TA Challenger. They did an AMX in T-Jets, which didn't run Trans Am, but did run in like Sebring and Daytona. So maybe they'll do that one since they did this Mustang. Or maybe we'll get like a 70 Javelin or a 68 Javelin because they did those in Johnny Lightning. Maybe they'll do one in this, but I don't know. But every one of these they come out with, I will buy. So Auto World, if you're listening, make more Trans Am replicas. I want them all. Anyways, I thought you guys might enjoy this. Again, not sponsored whatsoever. Huge shout out to Auto World for making awesome stuff. Huge shout out to Tom Lowe for like bringing back all of this amazing hobby stuff. Now I'm going to get in trouble by thumbing my way through this and putting together another order. So maybe we'll do another open boxing when that order comes in. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what Auto World has to offer. Check them out if you like this kind of stuff. Again, I don't get any kickbacks. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I just really like their stuff, especially these Trans Am slot cars. These things are awesome. Until next time, it's been Plays with Cars.